Hello, good morning and welcome from Kooky Towers in the kookiest spot on YouTube. I am here this morning with a thing that occurs every month, and that is a Scrawlr box unboxing. Scrawlr box, for people who don't know, it's a subscription box you pay. It's a mystery subscription box, and every month you'll be delivered a set of art materials. You don't know what you're going to get, and that's the fun of it. The fun of it is you don't know, and you can then have fun using the materials and finding out how they work, and maybe finding a new favourite. And that's what I like about Scrawlr box. And so, without further ado, I'm going to get into opening this box now. I am well aware that I have not done a piece of artwork from the last Scrawlr box. Yes, time ran away with me so far, but I'm hoping to rectify that this week, hopefully. So I'll get it's going to be quite confusing. I'm going to do a piece of artwork from the last box, but open this box. So you just have to bear with me. I will get to doing this bit as well. Hopefully, I'll try and get it done this week. You never know. I might have a bit more time this week. Time ran away with me last week, but. So let me take you up a little further onto my messy desk. I've got all kinds of things hanging around on this desk. Let's see if we can do Just Johnny Creations off in one. Let's see if we can do it. One little rip and you're into your art supplies. That's what it says there. Flip it back over. Off in one, by the way. Off in one. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Now you always get a little barcode. It says create something with only the items inside this box and share the results, and there's always a Scrawlr challenge, and that's why you have to hashtag your piece if you make something from just things that are only the things that are inside this box. I sometimes use a tissue paper that wraps things up. I sometimes even use the box. You know, I'm taking it to its nth degree. If I've got stuff, I'm going to use it. Anyway, let's get this out. Keep scrolling, share your scrawlings, unboxings with us on Scrawlr box, which I shall show. Okay, so nothing's come out of the packaging. Interesting. I'm looking at the Scrawlr zine and seeing some an interesting pattern on there. Is it markers? I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's have a look, shall we? So, opening our tissue paper. Oh, I like the sticker. That's right up my street. All those colours. You can see why I would like that, can't you? And the challenge is kaleidoscope. What do the colours mean to you? Oh, interesting. I like colour. You know this is one of my things. So, well, if you've been watching me for long enough, you'll know that colour is one of the main things that drives me. Interesting challenge. Oh, it is markers. Oh, we've got a bubbly. I've not had one of these since I was a child. It's like a bubble gum. I'm blowing bubbles with. Yeah, that takes me back. My gosh. Okay, let's take these out and get rid of the rattly tissue paper. I'm not looking at the cheat sheet yet. So we have a Copic multi-liner. Yes, excellent, in a 1.0. So it's quite a chunky boy. It is quite a chunky boy. Yeah, chunky. I'm just going to see if I can set my focus so that it's not going to. There we go. I'm going to go out of. So that's Copic multi-liner, pigment ink, and it's water and Copic proof, so you can use this with alcohol markers. So interesting. Next one is Faber-Castell 2B. Aha, yes. I'm not a fan of the H pencils, the hard pencils, but I love a nice 2B. That is perfect. Always handy. So it's a Castell 9000 and it's in a 2B. And then, I'm presuming this is the main part. Now, I have some Ecoline markers. but I don't have any Ecoline duo markers or duo tip markers, which is what these are. Let's do a shaky. Oh, interesting. So these are new to me. As I say, I have got Ecoline inks and I have got the Ecoline markers by Royal Talons. Yes, they are Royal Talons. So I've got those, but I've not tried the duo tip. So let's have a look at one of the tips. We've obviously got a cyan, magenta, and a lemon yellow. And these are like your printer colours, so you can make all colours from these. So let's have a look at the tips. Which one should we look at? So that's a chisel tip on one side. Let's see, can you see that? Chisel tip on that side. And on this side, we have like a bullet point nib tip on there. Hopefully you can see that. Right, okay. So we've got a Scrawlr zine I'll have a look at later. Oh, colours. It does look like a kaleidoscope. Interesting. So this is a print. They all send a print every month for you to look at and take inspiration from. And this one is Franceschi. Okay. Italian artist, born in Rome in 1974 and specialises in pattern design. I'm not going to read all of it out because it's interesting for you to, if you want to freeze it here and have a little read, please be my guest. And looking at the my art project, Superfluo, represents a bright colour concept that involves expressing what is unnecessary but necessary through feelings and colours. Interesting. And those are the details on the bottom there, if you can see that on the bottom. Right, so what kind of a surface have we got? Oh, we've got mixed media. So it's an A5 mixed media paper. Does it tell me? Yeah, 250 GSM. Nice thickness. It looks like it's one-sided. There's some slight texture on one side and it's very smooth on the other side. So presumably you could use both. You get 10 sheets of that to work on, so that's plenty to be going at. And let's have a look at our Scrawlr zine. Let me move these out of the way. So this is a hashtag 093 Scrawlr box. So we've got obviously the Ecoline Duo tips, ideal for both colour blocking, line work and smaller details. We've got the Castel pencil. We've got print. So yeah, primary set means we can layer up, and that's very interesting to me. I'm really interested to try this out because I do enjoy colour in all ways. The mixed media paper and the Copic liner and the sweetie treat of bubblegum, which, as I say, will take me back to my childhood. So let's just have a look at pricings for these. So the EcoTip marker primary set is £14.35 for the set of 3. The Copic multiliner is £4.79. The black lead pencil is £1.40 and the paper would be £2.99. So definitely getting enough for our money there. That's good. It's nice to just check, because if you can buy these things separately, but then again, you probably wouldn't, would you? If you had a choice, you'd stick to what you usually do, and that's the joy of a Scrawlr box, is that you get something different and something new to you. And these are new to me, although I know how the ink itself works, so that's all good. So the first thing you get is an artist with an interview with the artist, and a look at the way they work and what kind of inspires them. Next, you have some Scrawlr tips. Now, these activate with water. They say that, but be aware it will work differently on different papers. So try it on the mixed media paper, see how it works. Some papers it doesn't work on, I have found to my cost. So just check the paper first before you actually do the water addition. The other way I've used these is to put them on a piece of plastic and then add water with a brush. But, however you want to use it, but all in the tips. So have a read of the tips. Always a good idea to do that. We have some more tips here, and we have colour theory. So it's an introduction to colour theory. This is a great little starter thing for anybody who doesn't know how the colours work together. So the way you get your primary colours, which makes to make secondary colours, and then they mix again to make the tertiary colours. Ooh, interesting. Let's have a look. See if I can see any names I know. Let's looking. I don't recognise any names, but there's some beautiful artwork there. And that was from the Feminine Energy, which I sadly missed out because I was away on holiday. I didn't actually do that piece either. See, I'm getting behind with my Scrawlr box pieces. And here we have the Scrawlr top 3. So we've got Oliver Hall, done a beautiful piece here. Isabel Segoviano, hope I'm saying that, I'm not butchering it, and Holly Walters. So very interesting. Also, if you're interested, there is a Scrawlr box community on Facebook that you can join, and they have chats and also daily challenges and things like that. So it's a good place to go. Oh my goodness, one of my most favourite artists. I love her work. So yeah, Life in Polka Dots. So it's Yayoi Kusama. Is that how we say it? Yayoi Kusama, yes. And her story is so very interesting. I'm not going to read all this out to you. You can have a look and look into her yourself. But I find her, well, she's right up my alleyway, and I want to own that jumper. So that's me. That's my coffee book reading for today. And obviously I've got the challenge of Kaleidoscope to mull over, as long as my previous challenge to do as well. So I've got plenty to be getting on with. I will be back very shortly because I've got a second part of the owl tutorial that we're going to be doing. So please stay tuned for that one. And lots of other things going on. I've got so much to tell you and to do with you. I can't even put it into words. So I'm just going to show you throughout the week the amount of things I've got, and also coming up next month as well. So watch this space. Show me your thumbs. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed having a look inside this box. I will leave the deets to Scrawlr box down in the description. So if you wanted to get a box for yourself, then you could easily go there and get a subscription. You can try out boxes from there first of all to see if you like them. They usually have some boxes in their shop. And that's about it from me. So don't forget, like and subscribe because it all helps the algorithm, which all helps to make sure I can keep bringing you lovely content like this. Well, hopefully it's lovely. I hope you think it is for the foreseeable future. Have a great day. The sun's shining here in the UK. If you're anywhere else and the sun isn't shining, make the most of whatever it is, because, as they say, it's never the wrong weather. The weather's never wrong. It's just the clothing choices that sometimes can be. That's a very long quote, wasn't it? Bye for now.